All right. I think we are back. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mic check, mic check. Yep, I hear myself. All right. We are going to continue and try this one more time.
What's up, bro? AMP. It's your world. We just live in it.
All right, we're going to try to play again. See if the internet will hold up. It rebooted itself. I don't know what's up. Something's probably going on with the power.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Coach Stan.
All right, look like the packs are going down.
I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura and Davis make up the inside pair. Austin Reeves out there with the franchise. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point, small forward position. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now here is Hachimura. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Nailed
the shot.
Three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis with the ball. It's a three-point game. Bain passes to Jackson. Grant. Rebounded by the Lakers. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Now here's Morant. Saw him with 29 points last game. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain for 3. And Davis pulls it down. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Up top, Reeves. Guarded by Morant. Hit. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Payne for three. Good on the triple.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone.
Wow.
You can't let him have a look from there.
Hachimura the pass to Lyons. Connect off a pick from Lyons. Drives to the hoop. Tries it from 9. And
That was a bad shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. You can see and
good D.
you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And it's Morant missing.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Davis with a screen on Bane. And he converts the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 6. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Grant. A rebound by the franchise.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Toppin with the steal. To the inside. And Bane the bucket on the assist by Morant. Bane's got 5.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Here's the franchise. Last game out, 36 points for him. And good that time.
He's looking very confident so far.
Good
The
pick.
defense is going to have to account for him.
Bane against Reeves. It's stolen by Davis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here.
That's money. You had to be the one to mess it up.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Utah. Bane kicks to Toppin. Morant looking around. Bane passes to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Reeves the pass to Lyons. Back to Reeves. To the and the franchise.
Good pass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Reeves. This game he had 12. Basket counts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They could use a big shot.
Yo, that was a steal.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A three-pointer is right on top.
Getting the ball in his
Franchise, guarded by Morant. And here's Reeves outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far coming in.
Reeves outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 5.
With a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
That one good.
Good
for
shot.
2.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's the franchise. 6 points for him. And Davis puts it in.
Building up up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Morant. Still scoreless. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Here's the franchise. Connect with it. Uncovered.
Yo!
Rebound. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got three
Come on,
assists.
bro. You can't be missing them wide open shots like
Jr.
that.
Just to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
The Lakers in the lead. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's the franchise. He's got 6. Shoots the 3. Toppin pulls it in.
Why am I just jacking up threes right now?
For the lax coverage that time.
Williams kicks to Morant. Williams with the ball. Gannett picks him up. Pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. Over Reeves. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The franchise has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves outside. Here's the franchise. Connects from three-point range.
Let's go.
The franchise is
Let's go.
Defensively, they've got
Rhythm shots, Lions. Let's go.
this high a field goal percentage.
Morant outside. Snatched away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's a great finish.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, my. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Hey, she took something before she came to the game. That's why she grooving the way she grooving.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Toppin. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope is checked in for Williams. And it's Trey Mann in for Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Mann. Down low. Powered down after the...
Well, Pope's tenacity, how he refuses to be denied.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Here's Hood Schifino. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bane passes to Mann. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Bane for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Mann. Christie against Caldwell-Pope. Ball stolen. Here's Hood Schifino.
strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Oh, come on, that's a steal.
6 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Edie. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Lyons. Gets it to drop, and now
Good pass.
he's a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Outside, Payne. Knocks it loose. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able
Come on, man.
and a chance now to see how
Won't let me steal the ball.
across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. We take a look at the Pistons. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still though remaining in the top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Harden's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Bane. Here's Mann. Nothing on the board. Pass to Harden. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Lyons. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot.
There's no way.
Morant missing.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
That's off when I released it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jackson from long range. A rebound by the Lakers. Pass to the franchise. And here is Anthony. Here's Vanderbilt. What a play!
Ooh, good shot, Vando.
At the buzzer.
I didn't think he was going to do it.
To beat the buzzer there, my goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Christie. Anthony is out there with Hachimura. Then it's the franchise. And it's Uchavino in at the shooting guard position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David.
Good shot, Hachimura.
The latest, David.
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against Indiana was terrific. Dropped in 36 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. Just a fantastic night for him. The guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the G-Cell the next step that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the first one drops. Baldwin, he's checked in for Caffey. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Oubre's checked in. And so he hits both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Man with it. Scoreless thus far. Driving in. And
What?
on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Man. Lakers leading by 15. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Anthony right side. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Good pass. Good shot.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The 3 from Morant. A rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's the franchise. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Hachimura finds Anthony. No good on the triple. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them. In that
Come on.
Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Anthony. Pass to Oubre. The Lakers moving the ball around. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
That free throw missing.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Harden's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant left side. Basket good. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Inside. Here's Davis.
Come on, what are you doing, Davis? Yo, 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 what up, Patriot?
The Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping
What's going on, bro?
on Saturday. They'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
They set the pick. Man with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's the franchise. He's got 11. Davis with a screen on Morant. Outside for Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. From past the arc. And Jackson with the basket.
Dude!
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Here's Hood Schifino. Here's Lyons. And they waste
That's money.
points back.
That's 3, baby.
The franchise has got
Good pass.
15 points for the game. And
That's
here's
my shot,
Lyons
too.
Bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 15-point game. Pass to Man. Here's Morant. He's covered by Lyons. For the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That was big. 'Cause
See, I got to go over that screen. I got to push him off that 3-pointer.
Here's Hood Schifino. There's the pick. From downtown, Edey with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's man. The Lakers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town.
There we go.
The first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Now here's Jackson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Fires for three. Here's Heaney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Hood-Schifino. He has 7. Edie with the rebound.
Aye.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On the wing, man. He's guarded by Davis. The three from Morant. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson from long range. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Hachimura the pass to Lyons. Oubre on the wing. Top of the key, Hachimura. It's good from long range. Hachimura's got 9.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Picked him clean. Here's Hood-Schifino.
And got the foul. Good job. Let's go. Got him frustrated. I'm learning how to play defense with the right stick now, bro. I have to. If I'm gonna play in the Hall of Fame level.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Day's been good, bro. Got some excellent sleep.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi.
I'm
Kenny says
energized.
hi,
I got a
too.
lot of energy
Yes, we are in
today.
the midst
And
of the
then
NBA season and a
about
perfect time
5:30,
to see how things
I'm
are
gonna
coming together in
cut the
West.
stream. I got a place that I need to be with my dad. And then I'm gonna probably come back after that and do a night stream until like maybe 1-ish. And then IRL stream tomorrow for the Atomy. I got one guy that's
And
coming
getting
to
back
the
our
office
current
to sign up.
contest,
So
very impressive
I'm gonna
first
do
half
an
for
IRL
the Los
stream while I'm
Angeles
there.
Lakers.
And then
you look at the numbers,
we'll
they're
do the
playing so
CWF
well
when I get
offensively,
home.
nice flow. Only a few wasted
After that,
possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track,
and then
they're
after
going
that,
down the stretch. Mark
it
my
depends. I
words.
mean, if everybody gets on and everybody want to clap cheeks and it's just not the normal, me, Well,
That is
and
more than enough
and
of us.
Pickle,
Let's send
because
you
a lot
back
of
to the game.
times,
Kevin Harlan and crew with the
you know,
second half.
Pickle won't get on until like 9 o'clock my time. And it's already like 11, 12 o'clock their time, super late. So it just depends on
We've got a second half of basketball for you.
however
It's gonna
many
be
people
pretty
hop
good. A
in
big
with
comeback,
for
though,
clap,
is needed for this game to be
clap some
competitive,
cheeks.
And it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the one right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Toppin is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now connect. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Another good
Yeah, it should be
play.
around like 8 or 9 my time.
Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Hachimura the pass to Lyons. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I don't know how I missed that.
Got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson to the wing right side. Toppin kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock from outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
At halftime,
Come on, Davis.
do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And with an update from the sideline.
3 quarters without a turnover, and then Davis get in my way.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to the franchise. Clock at 6. Here's Davis, buried from 15 feet out. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Morant passes to Bain. High post, Jackson. A rebound by the Lakers.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Davis. Here's Connect. Launches it. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson a screen on Reeves. Payne for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint.
Ooh, good run. Go home.
So
Good way to draw that.
gonna be on Obi Toppin. As a coach, what were
What's
some
poppin',
of the
Toppin'?
stand of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters.
Those of y'all who was following my player's career in, I think that was 23, 2K23.
Easier to win at home.
I was drafted to the Knicks, and Obi Toppin was my Hachimura.
Alone against the forces, just you and your team.
And him,
Well, I definitely think
and I think it was one more guy.
trips
I
like
can't
that
remember what his
because
name was.
they're not going in
They
different directions.
they helped me
to spend time
win that
together.
title
I don't
for
think
the
any
Knicks.
of them ever wanted to spend time with me. Yeah, I love seeing Bain finish in transition. Easy buckets like this really help him get going.
Lions the pass to Davis. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Sinks the triple. Hachimura's got 13 points.
just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
I know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like.
You might be on Fortnite tonight, not sure.
Refs get
Okay.
together in the offseason to go over video examples. But I think one thing that's important is you gotta have relationships between the players and the officials, and then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Now here's Morant for three.
Uh-huh.
Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lions the pass to Davis. It's good. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
Teardrop shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Morant outside. Bain kicks to
Oh,
Morant.
damn it.
Bangs home the try.
Game that one.
He's got 12.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Oubre passes to Lyons. Now connect. Pass to the franchise. And they come
Pass.
with their own three-pointer.
Good pass.
Franchise has got 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area.
Yeah.
But Morant
I think it was it was DiVincenzo. Because he was my threat. He was a three-point threat.
The pass to Davis.
Come on, Davis.
Pulls it in. Toppin.
Yeah, it was DiVincenzo. I do remember that now. I remember him now. Toppin and
Now here's
DiVincenzo was my
He's
guys.
got 14.
Because Toppin is good at defense. And
Makes that one.
Yeah, really nice.
DiVincenzo was a sniper.
Body control.
Lakers.
And then I ran the show. I remember that.
Here's the franchise. He's got 17. Shot on the wing. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 7 rebounds in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's Morant with the drop. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him. at
Oh yeah,
full
for
health.
how that's one reason why you joined, because of the 2K streams. I knew it was one of the leagues that I had.
Morant shows out every
I think.
night.
Grizzlies
But I think it
making a
was
switch
mainly
here.
the 2K
He's checked
2K
in,
streams.
And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Christie's checked in, and the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 20. Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. Here's the franchise. Guarded by Morant. Lions the pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Oh, get in there. Good shot.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Oubre against Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Down low. A kick out to Bain. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Lyons. And the rejection by Jackson. And they blow the whistle for a
Dang.
ball. He was trying to disrupt.
I had him too until that dude just turned around and smacked that.
Now the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly.
Yeah, the real football league, the RFL. I remember that.
And every year, and Greg, we agree,
You know what though? I'm actually thinking about bringing that back,
as a playmaker.
even for 25, just for some entertainment. You know what I mean?
More and more comfortable. He's become a large part of this offensive end.
Bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Lyons the pass to Christie. And a miss there on the triple. And for Memphis, their shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Morant left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now that's crazy right there.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
That one misses.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Lyons the pass to Christie. Here's the franchise. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Christie. He has 5. Another shot. Jump shot is good.
There we go.
Christie's got 5 points now this quarter. Grizzlies shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Morant.
I can't block that.
That is incredible.
That's a block.
To get himself in that dunk contest.
I gotta see that again. That was a block, man. Come on, quit playing with me. Oh, it ain't. Okay.
I mean, look at that.
All right.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to the franchise. Here's Christie.
See, that's crazy. My thumb just completely slipped off the thing.
Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams finds Morant. Bain looking around. Here's Edey, defended by Richards. And that one's good, Morant.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Hood Schifino, guarded by Morant. They set the screen. Pass to Hood Schifino. The 3.
Oh, that's over the back, ref.
Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bucket is good. And now it's up to 25 points for John Morant.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself.
What are you?
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Memphis. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And Anthony gets it to go.
I like him.
The
He
Grizzlies
can
reel
score.
by 18.
A big man that can score
Man passes to Bain.
is a point guard's best friend.
Rebounded by the Lakers. The franchise has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The pass.
The franchise has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. The Grizzlies shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Man passes to Caffey. Back to Man. All
My
alone.
fault. Ooh, he missed it.
Rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Oh man.
Here's
Me,
Oscar
Odds,
Jafino
and somebody else was in it too.
to the right side. Quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Bain. Man. The tray. Man can't hit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hood Shafino.
Money.
The game so far.
The pass.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's second left. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
I'm actually
Los Angeles on top.
going to do some research
We're gonna
for
step
Madden
aside for just a
26
second, but join us
and
right
make
back
sure
here.
that that mode is still there. That way I'm able to bring that back.
Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the
That way,
of dimes.
whatever
What a plus
teams
it is to have a post
you guys go to,
got this ability to find.
I can user that team and then still be able to follow that team and feature that team because you are on it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if
that
there's
makes
a
sense.
comeback in the works.
So I'm actually thinking about doing that, bringing that back for 26.
So the Lakers 5
Plus, I'm gonna have the Owners League for 26.
Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Christie. And it's Hood Shafino in at the point.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they pick up 2.
All right, Coach, I'm ready.
And has found his
I'm allergic to sitting on the bench.
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
Oh, good, he missed it.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Pass to the franchise. Now, Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Lyons. Vanderbilt finds Richards. 4 on the shot clock. Lyons.
Oh, what? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Oh, my God. Good pass. Good pass. I'm out here selling wolf tickets, guys. I owe one.
Here is Thomas.
Because that should have dropped.
Back to Williams.
Man, that should have dropped.
High post, Jackson. Outside Williams. Over Reddish. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lions the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Reddish. To the inside. And he takes the feed.
Good pass.
And slams it home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. For three. Jackson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Lions.
And one. Let's go. Let's go.
So a chance here for a three-point play.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running.
They have been all game.
Martino's checked in.
Other sets give me the only option, and other sets give two other guys the option. I'll be like the third option, but I'm still an option.
Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players
That
need
weak
to
stuff out of here.
go back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. Knocked away. Richards finds Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, he got 5. I'm going right after him. Stay aggressive, Lions. Stay aggressive. You got 5 fouls. Stay aggressive.
That's good from Lions. Both free throws good from Lions. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Bain passes to Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's the franchise. Spin. Can't connect from
Yo, how?
And
Come
for the
on,
Grizzlies,
man.
they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Bain. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here is Vanderbilt to the middle. And the franchise gets it
Let's
to
go.
32 points for the franchise. 1:46 left in the fourth. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell.
It goes right through my head. It won't let me steal the ball. It won't even let me put my hands up, bro. That's sad.
Because, you know,
Game's
all of us
over.
Coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to
Yo-hoo-hoo!
teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that
Oh, go on and flex on them, Lions.
Of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the franchise.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Morant left side. The rebound by Richard.
Good help, Richard.
Here's the franchise.
Man, I ain't done with you yet.
Goes up on the wing. Gets it to fall. And so it's
Let's
the
go.
Lakers taking care of
Let's
business.
go.
This one was over well before the
Disrespectful.
fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
All right.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
This one is a home game. I'll wait till tip off. Oh, good pass.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the whole.
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura at power forward.
TC1s, ladies and gentlemen.
Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves.
Better put your order in now.
Well, at this point of the season, the identity and
only 100 of them will be made. Limited edition TC1s.
But there always seems to be a dark horse team
in-game shoe.
in the second half of the season.
Worn by Lyons himself. Created by the Cave community. Hence the name TC1s. The Cave Ones.
Reeves, the pass to the franchise. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for one.
I'm going to play inside out this game.
And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. And stolen by Reeves. There's the drive. Out left to the wing. The franchise. Offensive rebound. Here's Connect. Here's the franchise. And he looked.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Claxton. Johnson finds Thomas. Over Reeves. Thomas, that's good.
Taking a nice focus shot. Thomas wants to make his looks.
Davis with a screen on Thomas. From deep, Reeves. Nice.
Good shot, Reeves.
Taking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
I got it. Go.
For him, but look, nobody's perfect.
I see you, Connect.
Pass to Connect.
All right, here we go.
Now here's Davis.
Go to work.
The three from Russell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. On offense, here are the Lakers. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Minutes elapsed here in the first. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Lets it go.
That's money.
And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Goes back up.
Oh, don't let him get the rebound.
Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Pass to Davis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Russell, the pass to Claxton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson finds Claxton. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson.
Oh, let's go.
Excellent D there from Davis. Out to the wing. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Strus. Gets an open look and hits it.
You're going to have to keep hitting that.
The Lakers with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh my, talk about mental tough. Able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Here's Thomas. And it's blocked by Davis.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following following the score by Los Angeles. Thomas
I got it.
misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all three levels. He is as confident as they come.
Has to connect to the left wing.
Oh, good pass!
The franchise has got 8.
I didn't think he was gonna make that, but that was a perfect release. They had to give me that. They had to give.
To the paint. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Here's the franchise. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for 2, Anthony Davis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
So the Nets making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Good on the second one.
And
Come on,
Davis
Davis.
remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Nets trail by 12. Thomas passes to Russell. Now Claxton. Checked by Davis. Claxton against Davis. Back to Russell.
Oh, that was a good little back door.
Touch off the glass.
That was a good back door.
The crafty lefty, Russell smart around that hoop.
Pass to Reeves. Over to the left wing. High post Davis. Here's the franchise. Guarded by Russell. The franchise. The pass to Davis. No luck on that one. Well, the Nets.
Come on, Davis, man.
30% so far in this one. Here's Thomas. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Today we've got the story out of Chicago on the board. They've scooped up Lauri Markkanen. He's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s, and so has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor. And combine that with his size and rebounding, it's easy to see how big of an asset he'll be for this new coaching staff.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much effect in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Reeves. And a change for the Nets. Whitehead, he's checked in for Claxton. Both free throws good from Davis. Nets trail by 10. Thomas passes to Russell.
Yeah, and
We
the
go.
risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game.
Oh, that's a good shot.
That one's good. Davis.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Brooklyn with the ball. Russell from outside gets the 3 to fall. Russell's got 7 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Yo, come on.
It's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The franchise, the pass to Anthony. To the left side wing. Five on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And here's Connect outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Christie.
Oh, that's money.
That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Laravia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Strus up top. Pass to Thomas. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just
Money.
This team has
Give me my money, honey.
This is complementing so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Now here's Thomas. 23 points for him last game against Utah. Russell to pass to Thomas. Will it go? And there's Russell on the assist by Thomas. He's got 10.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the franchise in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Dang it.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
But Jafino's checked in for the Lakers. Here he goes. Oh, and
He wasn't even supposed to get that close.
So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So he gets them both.
All right, coach. Put me back in, coach.
He's checked in for Russell.
Get him, MP. Your time.
All right, let's try that.
Nets trail by 18. Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's the franchise in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now.
That's
what
crazy
Coach decides
right
to
there.
do from here.
That's crazy right there.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hughes. And the Nets miss again. The Lakers lead by 18. Here's the franchise. He's got 15. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. The second effort. And it's good on the layup. The franchise has got 17.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
Here's Hughes. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Whitehead passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitehead. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's the franchise. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Yo, that was a foul.
Second chance effort. That one drops for him. He has 6.
And the coaching staff.
Late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Here's the franchise. He's got 17.
What the hell?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Primo. Pass to Hughes. Takes a 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Connect. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Here's Whitehead. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Johnson. Here's Laravia. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's the franchise. Hachimura outside. He buries it from 3. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And a way to get back on track.
That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Christie. Here's the franchise. 17 points in the game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. The franchise has got 19 points.
You want to...
Johnson with it. Here's Hughes. He takes it in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Launches a 3, and that's good. His first
I can't believe I missed that layup,
when you're trailing
man.
in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's the franchise. He's got 19. Inside, here's Richards, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game.
You got to 55 seconds, Jordan Fernandez.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's
Let's
checked
go
in for
other
Richards,
team.
and Reeves is subbed in for Christie. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Johnson. Struce comes in for Whitehead. Thomas, he's checked in for Primo. And Russell is subbed in for Hughes. Russell deciding, let's go with a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Davis with a screen on Thomas. From deep, Reeves on target from range. Reeves has got 6 points.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Goes up from the top of the key. Good work there as it goes.
Guy's just ridiculous.
Wow.
He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
He drops it from range. 15 points in the game.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Tide Reeves. Pass to the franchise. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Show them what it is, Lions.
A showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Russell from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Russell.
You would get it stolen.
From downtown.
Now that's a block.
And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Here we go, one-on-one.
Good pass, Reeves.
Slammed in by
Good pass, Reeves.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
You're doing good, bro.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn.
Busy weekend.
The 3 from Russell. Another miss by Russell. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Thomas defends. And he comes up with a bucket.
Never mind.
Davis has got 12 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. And it's blocked by Davis. And the ball out of play.
Thank you.
The Lakers will have it. And Los Angeles making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Anthony with a screen on Russell. The franchise. Pass to Anthony.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting 41% in this game. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Davis. The shot by Johnson.
Oh, we gone, baby. We gone. Run with me, big man. Run with me, big man.
Just a missed opportunity.
And Anthony.
Run with me, big man.
Really
run with me, big man.
On both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, it has to be a great play on each end.
That's why we went out and got you. That's why we traded for you.
Brooklyn shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. No one covering. The franchise
pass.
25 points in the game.
He's looked practically
covering. The franchise
pass.
25 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Ooh, good finish at the
Come on, man.
Slick feed. 20 points for him.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's the franchise. Guarded by Russell. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Russell from outside. Another miss by Russell.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Davis finds Reeves. Johnson against Anthony. And that one goes in as he's fouled.
Let him. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook, youngster.
And he's
I'm
got
gonna
his
let you
first
cook.
opportunity at the line here tonight. The Lakers making a switch here.
I am going to let you cook.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
PC1s. Your order now. They run out quick.
So it's Los Angeles with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some...
An intriguing move for them.
Ooh.
Landing Markkanen. Man, he'll help that space that they create on the floor. He'll open up the offense, and he could be a nice piece that they can keep for a long time.
Yeah, he's certainly grown since he came into the league. Teams have to guard him.
Jazz.
And I'll tell you one thing about
the Bulls
Markkanen.
get Markkanen
he can
with a pick.
finish. You get it? He's from Finland.
Oh, Finland.
And he
man.
can finish.
That was deep.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Nets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Russell. And it's Connect with a rebound. And the Lakers shooting an insane 65%. Here's the franchise, guarded by Russell. Here's the franchise. Davis with a screen on Russell. The franchise.
Damn it.
Outside, off the mark.
And just
I
terrible
short armed
defense.
that one.
I don't know how he missed that shot.
Me neither.
Pass to Thomas. Up top, Johnson. Outside, Russell. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the
Go ahead
defense
and
has really got
activate
to
that.
tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
So it's Los
Schauser
Angeles
Dome.
now. And after this one, they're
Did I
at
get
home
that?
against Sacramento. That'll be the second
Appreciate
of
the
a
follow.
two-game stretch at home.
Ooh, good pass.
Slams it home.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Strus. From the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The franchise has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Connect outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far
Money.
in that area since he came.
Yo!
He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Russell. 20 points for him.
An ominous start to the second half. They were 0 for 4.
Connect. The
And
basket
one.
drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to
I'll
love
be
this
driving
approach.
for
You
the
want to
next
get the ball
hour.
to the guys who
Listening
make
just for
plays.
okay.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that
For
they're
sure, for
reeling,
sure.
and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Schauser Dome. You still in the chat? Appreciate the follow.
And the free throw, no good. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Thomas. Money from 17 feet out.
Dang, you just got
Thomas
cooked,
has got
homeboy.
6.
And Thomas getting out on the break. He just smells points.
Pass to connect. Pass to connect. Here's the franchise. Davis a screen. The franchise. The pass to Davis. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know
Yeah, he
how
was.
dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Struce's shot is off. Now Johnson. Struce finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's the franchise.
Oh!
Down, a nice jam.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The Nets shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen away. Down low. Reeves. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Let's go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Reeves has gone 3 of 5 from the field. On the wing, Struce. Outside Johnson. Outside Russell. The 3 ball. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And that one's good. Connect.
Setting
job,
each
Connect.
other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Thomas outside. Good on the shot.
I was late.
Thomas has
My
got
bad
4
on that
points.
rotation.
Reeves, the pass to the franchise. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That'll be a second foul of the game. Christie's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 10, Max Christie.
Over to the left wing. Pass to connect from deep. On the wing, Struce. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Christie with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Here's the franchise. Knocks it down from distance. The franchise.
I don't know what it is.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
Pass to Christie. Here's the franchise.
I missed that. Ooh, I made that.
Hit again from deep.
Because that animation was a little late. The release on that animation was late.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Inside. It's picked off. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Russell, the pass to Struce. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Struce has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Pass to Christie, to the paint. And stolen by Claxton. Thomas outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
The franchise, the pass to Christie. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Struce with it. He's got 7. Outside Russell. Thomas outside. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Come on, man. You can't be falling asleep on them picks.
Boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
The franchise, the pass to Christie. Here's the franchise, guarded by Russell. Connect.
Good shot.
He can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Russell. 20 points for him. Outside Strus. Here's Claxton.
Come on.
Claxton throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's the franchise. 33 points for him. Pass to Christie. Lets it go. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's the franchise. Thomas defends. The franchise. The pass to Hachimura. And here's Davis. Back to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in there. Davis
Shot, Hachimura.
Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Lakers. Christie's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's the franchise. Davis, the pass to Christie. Here's the franchise. And a nice finish on the layup. The franchise has got 10 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Russell. And then Russell with the
Come on, man.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to connect. Here's the franchise, guarded by Russell. And it's good. 2 points. Hachimura's got 16 points.
There are so many ways Hachimura gets the job done.
Thomas outside. Perfection with the jumper from the
Man.
elbow. He's got 16.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Here's the franchise, guarded by Russell. The shot by the franchise,
That
no
dude
good.
fouling the hell out of me the
Russell
whole
with it. He
time.
brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 25 points.
Oh, that's a silky three-point shot from Russell. He can be consistent from out there.
The franchise, the pass to Davis. Hachimura outside. Pass to Christie. Claxton with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
Substitution on the court.
Fine, coach.
There's a
I
minute 40
drink my
left to play in the
C4.
third quarter here.
Nets ball.
And the Nets making a change here. Primo's checked in.
Number 35, Josh Primo.
The Nets shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Hughes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His third.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring.
All right, I'm ready,
breakdown
coach.
for the
I got a few swigs in me. Kind of woke me up a little bit.
ends up going with a new group.
We're going out there. No let up.
Now Vanderbilt, pass to Richards. Here's Hutchifino. Now here's Oubre, puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. We've got Kelly Oubre, Nick Richards out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Hood Schifino in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Hood Schifino. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time.
Let's go.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Wing shot on the way. Thomas misses. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. The franchise, the pass to Oubre.
Ooh.
Here's the franchise.
Aye!
There on the triple. Russell from outside. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Hood Schifino.
Oh, that's money, baby. Pay me, hun. Pay me, honey.
It's to keep looking to score. It's what to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do. His
Yo, what?
The coaching staff handles this.
First team foul.
We'll be home till 5-year time. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because I'm going to do a nice stream later tonight anyway. I'm going to stream until like 5:30 my time.
And here's Russell.
And then
outside
hop off, go do what I'm going to go do, and then come
Thomas
back
on the wing.
about 9-ish.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Pass to Hood Schifino. And there's the screen. 4-3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Russell to pass to Thomas. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised.
Yo, that is not a foul. That's a block.
Understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Cameron Thomas at the line for 2.
I've had a wild week. Probably
Shoot 2.
a massive change will happen in the next 12 to 15 months. Okay, so with this thing that's gonna happen, is it?
First free throw is good.
Is it gonna affect you guys? Like,
real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in
know what I'm saying?
multiple stats out on that floor.
like a big time change? I understand it's a massive, but like super big time to where it's gonna like change things or change the dynamic for you guys out there.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust. Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up.
I need one more rebound.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-1 run, the franchise. And the layup falls. The franchise has got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach.
Gotcha.
He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
You know, for a while now, the NBA has
Come
done a last
on.
2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game? Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
Hood Schifino's shot is off. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The rebound by the franchise. The Lakers shooting around 53% in the 4th.
Come on with that. I can't get a foul.
Grizzles got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they're gonna win, so he should just relax. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at.
I wonder if he can get out of that one anyway.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Damn. That is a massive change. Did Pickle mention what he's gonna do at that point?
That's what I'm talking about. They don't even know what's coming for them. We know MP came ready to play.
I'm like trying to, like, I could make a trip out there. Okay, I think I got the release point for that.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Alden for Trae Young.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got Precious Achua. Monk is out there with Young. Then it's Bridges, and it's Livingston in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura and Davis make up the franchises out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's
so like
your decision making as to what you want to do with the roster.
Basically a 2-year time
you can get
table
into a deep playoff run. You've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes it back.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Achua. He doesn't hit that one. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Monk. He's defended by Reed. A nice shot by Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain. It's
seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the shot goes down. Young's got 5 points so far.
All right, none of that, homeboy.
Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lions the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Connect. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Now, Davis is really suited for their offense. Does not have there.
Now, here is Young. Fires from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's the franchise. Davis with a screen on Young. Lions the pass to Reeves. And a kind roll that time off the rim. They set one fall.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Young. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Achua kicks to Monk. Looking to end the run. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to connect. Davis with it. Covered by Achua. Davis has got his second basket.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Sacramento moving it around. Young, no good. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets. And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me
Cookies!
of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent.
Yeah,
Small guy
let it
dominating
happen naturally if that's what you're planning on doing, or if that's what you're leaning on doing. Don't irritate the algorithm of what's going on in your life or what's working in your life in the background that you don't know. So you don't know why you're going to Texas. You know what I mean? You don't know I would say the hidden reason on why you're going. You know what I mean? You could in your heart and mind feel that it's this, and this, but really it could be this, and that. But you just don't know it yet until you get out there, get settled, kind of get your mind straight, know what you're doing, get your rhythm, kind of, because we all need that daily rhythm. And if you don't have that, you're kind of lost. You know what I mean? Everybody on this earth has a rhythm, has some kind of daily routine that you do every single day to get yourself ready for something. Get ready for work, get ready to play a game, get ready for something. You know what I mean?
It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
So
Monk, the pass to Achua.
This is probably one of those blessing in disguises, bro. You know what I mean? So just let it happen. Let's just let it happen natural. You already know what you're gonna do and what you're moving towards. So just continue to do what you're doing now, and then just improve on that, because you already know where you're going and what you're doing.
And it's Hachimura in the corner.
Come on!
Off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Livingston passes to Monk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Connect. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Davis, the pass to Lyons. And contact down the shot.
Let's go. Right in his chest.
That one on Monk. Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Lyons. free throw is
go.
good from Lyons.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 15 points last outing. Young's
Come on, that's a block.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's Davis on the wing. Pass to connect. Lets the three fly. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 6 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 7. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's the franchise. He had 40 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And guys, the other thing that he in that one seriously put on a passing clinic. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Livingston kicks to Monk. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the franchise. Lakers leading by 7. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and
Come on, Rui!
I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So it's the Lakers now.
There you go.
Following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Monk outside. Pass to Achua. Here's Livingston. Misses the three. Lakers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Connect. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 8 points for Dalton Connect.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to the franchise.
Money.
From the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's crazy.
It was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Monk kicks to Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young passes to Livingston. Sacramento again missing. Lakers leading by 8. Here's the franchise.
Yo, what the?
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
LA's gone 3 of 7 from ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Lyons. Good on the shot. The franchise has got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout.
I'm
Wants
gonna
to
get
talk
going.
some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
They better do something different.
The Kings trail by 10. Monk the pass to Carter. Jones with it. On the wing, Green. Here's Carter driving the lane. And then Carter with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's the franchise. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Christie the pass to Anthony. Here's the franchise. Defended by Carter. Here's Lyons. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 8 points for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Green with a screen for Monk.
Oh, come on, that's a steal.
A floater. And Hood Schifino pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Got that one up quick.
I like their focus coming in.
Shot.
Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Carter. And here's Jones. In the corner, it's Monk. Green, the screen. Vanderbilt against Monk. Rebounded by the Lakers. The franchise has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's Sacramento following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
That's crazy. This dude ran around 100 screens just to score that.
To the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Good Schifino. Off target with the jump hook. The Kings trail by 13. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Anthony with the screen on Carter. The franchise can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Carter outside. Zeller setting the pick for Carter. Down low. And Zeller kicks to Jones. Carter with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's the franchise. Defended by Carter.
His touch has left him in this quarter.
I can't make jack right now. What the hell is going on?
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jones. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the franchise. 8 points for him. Vanderbilt, a screen on Carter. Driving to the basket. And the franchise gets it to go. The franchise has got 10.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Carter out there with Jones. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Waters in at small forward.
So cool to watch AD at his size be able to move like that and take a jumper from the mid-range.
Carter finds Jones. Back to Carter. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
From deep. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his second basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Jones following the 3 by the Lakers. Carter, the pass to Jones. Fires the 3. And it's Carter missing. Lakers leading by 11. Lakers passing it around. Pass to the franchise. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that constant play.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul. Hachimura is just
crazy.
for the Lakers.
That's crazy right there. That's crazy talk right there.
Left side Jones. Carter outside. Lets it go with a 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 40 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went
Draymond Green went to the Kings.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We look at the Lakers. A lot of season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Kings. Just need to take it a game at a time.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more
Come
column
on.
in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason. Getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Connect with a wide open look. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Come
That one
on.
drops for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Lions the pass to Davis. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The shake. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Here's the franchise. 15 points in the game. And Davis can't get it to go. Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Davis now top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 12.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Bridges outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 23. Davis the pass to Christie. Here's Lyons. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Green.
Okay, that's who I thought they had on me. They switched him right when I didn't know who they had on me.
Kings have gotten a little under 50%.
Okay,
of the second
trying to
quarter
play
shots
some
to find the
defense, I
mark.
see.
4 of 9 all told. Here's Jones.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go,
Davis
let's go.
pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lyons the pass to Davis. Here's Christie. He's got 12.
And one.
And
Come on.
shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Team. At the line for Los Angeles, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lyons. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. From Lyons. Brett is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Christie. Here's the franchise. A fadeaway. Rebound by the Kings. Livingston's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Monk outside. Back to Livingston. Now Young. He's covered by Lyons. And they're running. Here's Reeves. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Reeves has got his 2nd basket of the night. Now, here is Young, guarded by Lyons. Monk kicks to Young. Trying to get something going. It's blocked by Lyons.
Get that weak sauce out of here.
Sacramento will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Some changes for the Lakers. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Oubre subbed in for Christie. And a change for Sacramento. Bridges checks in. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges sets the screen for Monk. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Oubre.
Yeah.
Up and in on the way.
You can see that contact really didn't bother.
That's
Oubre
with any
Jr. on that
basketball.
possession.
You got 24. Oh my
And
goodness.
there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Like
This is
game
one where
time?
the second foul is probably going to cost
Sometimes
you
it's 12
some minutes in this
sometimes
game.
And here is Achua. He had a 15-point
soccer
outing in
time
the
is
last game
different.
against Indiana. Monk
It's a
for
running
3.
time, I
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Reeves. Monk grabs the board. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Young for 3. That shot is off.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Okay.
Reeves outside. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. 5 on the clock. And it's
Oh, let's
good.
go.
Rim and in. Reeves has got his bucket of the night.
How many
I was not trying to
times
get
have
my
we seen a
fourth
possession
foul.
like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Monk. Plays it up and banks it in.
To shoot, especially inside. He's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Here's the franchise. 17 points in the game. Reeves off the pick from Lions. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves outside. Pass to the franchise.
Oh, good pass.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Young. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak
What?
like this together.
How can he come from
Really
what? Come
impressive.
on,
My
man.
prediction, the streak continues.
It makes me miss, man. Come on, man. Come on with that, man.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep, cans it from downtown.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Here's Lyons.
Got one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Did y'all see how I just pushed him off of me like that?
It's going to be on
Get off
Precious
me,
Achua.
nickel.
The Lakers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
At the line for Los Angeles, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Lyons.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw
All right,
line
Anthony.
here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Lyons. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Now, here is Young, guarded closer. He gets it in there. Young's got 12 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Anthony. Oubre, left side. Anthony trying to get over. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
And Young target from 3-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more.
Here's the franchise, defended by...
Belong, safe, keep that momentum going.
Here's Young. And Hood Schifino pulls it down.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Lyons. Hits the three-point
Good
line.
pass.
The franchise has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. At this point of the season, who would be your guys' picks for Rookie of the Year? Jet?
I'd have to go with our new makeup artist. She spends 45 minutes every single day on Shaq's face and like 50 minutes on his feet.
Kenny, she doesn't have enough time in the day to make you look this good.
We shall talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets. I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
19 to 7. Ooh, 7 steals. We are killing right now, y'all. And out of the 7, how many do I have? Let me see.
And
oh, I got 6 steals. Wow.
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out.
Jump in the passing lanes. Been working.
It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hachimura and Davis make up the inside pair. Austin Reeves out there with the franchise, and it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Connect. Yep, that one goes. Connect's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Los Angeles. Now, here is Young, defended by Lyons. Back to Young. Contact
what?
Shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head
wow.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. Shot from 12. Monk grabs the board.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Yeah, Monk's got to continue.
What kind of crap is this?
Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Monk. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Takes a 3. Hachimura, no good. Now here's Livingston. He's defended by Reeves. Goes back up. Livingston, no luck. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's the franchise, defended by Young. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Lyons. Both free throws good from Lyons. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Young, and Davis sends it back.
Impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
I had it up too. A frickin' flim.
Monk with the ball, defended by Reeves. Shoots from the elbow.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Lions the pass to Hachimura. Davis in the corner. Three-pointer. And basket number 6 on the stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now, here's Monk. He has 6. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Here's Lyons. And that one is stuffed right through.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Getting off the show. Great night. Okay. All right, bro.
The Kings show at 42%. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. Start contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance.
That's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And that one, good. And that's now 30 points for the franchise.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Monk
good back door.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And
Lyons the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Young. Back to Davis. And off the front iron, and in it go. Davis has got 15.
confident shot.
Got to get
from
more.
AD committing to taking that jumper.
Young from outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength
Money.
in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
For Sacramento, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Out to Bridges. Pass to Monk. Brute. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The second chance effort. It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Loads it up for Davis. And
nice.
Davis finishing it off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Monk following the basket by Anthony Davis. Bridges outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
First one falls for Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Austin Reeves. Both free throws good from Bridges. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Hachimura. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hachimura's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on.
2 points.
He doing all of this behind the back stuff. And
well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Now connect. Richards passes to Lyons. Back to Richards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Monk. He has 6. Pass to Achua. No good from outside. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
At the line for Los Angeles, Christie. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
see what that helps. It's gonna match the output.
And Christie.
Me and coach.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Gas, FP. Get in there.
On the court right now for the Kings. Bridges out there with Achua. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Young. And it's Monk in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Zeller. Defended by Richards. And here's Young from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Come on, man.
Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Pass to Richards. And here is Hachimura. Covered by Achua. Bridges left side. And rebounded by Connect. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Lyons. Makes it off the
court. Where's my foul?
The franchise has got 32 points in the game.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Monk. Bridges with it. Connect picks him up. Bridges, no one around him. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bridges has got 20.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Hachimura, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim.
Wow.
Without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Hachimura the pass to Richards. into the paint. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Oubre. Misses the wing J. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Bridges kicks to Young. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 24.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's the franchise. Hachimura, the pass to Lyons. Connect with it. Here's Hachimura. Drills it from outside.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here is Achua. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. The shot by Monk is no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Lyons the pass to Oubre. No good on the 3. Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, y'all, what are y'all doing?
Good.
Not only a jump shooter, Rich is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Lyons the pass to Hachimura. Here's the franchise. Hachimura the screen. The franchise
bad shot.
hit.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Monk's shot's good.
They're scoring.
I'm trying not to pick up another foul.
It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's the franchise. Right wing. This one for 3. And the 3
Pass.
ball is good. The franchise has got 35.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from
now won't let me block it
in the second half.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Here's the franchise. There's the triple. And that one's good.
Come on.
And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 16 points here in the second half.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Oubre passes to Lyons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The franchise has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time.
Come on, man.
And this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of...
That's crazy. Just give me the foul.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Going away, they were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Fred Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Get one more in.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
All right, this is...
I got to get up early tomorrow, so wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
And Pete, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Rui Hachimura.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Hachimura at power forward with AD in at center. Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the franchise in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Cameron Payne out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Williams. And it's Prosper in at the 4. All right, Grant, 2 of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, BA, looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
And you have to give MP a lot of credit. Many believe that he added pressure to himself and his team by asserting his desire to beat their rivals. But he handled the pressure, stayed true to his word, and delivered some excellent performances despite the highly competitive nature of those matchups. Something he hopes to replicate in this one.
Good shot.
Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
He might be running to a zone.
Here's the franchise
against this team.
Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento.
Take Kyrie Irving out of the mix.
Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside, Williams. Irving with it. Picked up by Reeves. There's the 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to the franchise. Sends it home from three-point land.
Let's go.
Defensively, you
pass.
have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Payne. First minute and a half.
Oh, come on!
And they pick up 2. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving against Reeves. Pass to the franchise. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Pick
That's
works
2.
well there, but the
pass.
defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Gets it to go. That makes it
Next
2 for
time
3
down,
in
we're
this
gonna
game.
switch.
Kyrie may be the
Me and
best
Austin
finishing
Reeves
guard
is
in
gonna
the history
switch.
of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Davis a screen. Here's the franchise. Got a piece of it. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Prosper. Here we go. And Davis.
Come
slams it
on.
home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside, Williams. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Pass to Lively. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
The Lakers lead by 8. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
And the point of emphasis in the game planning long-range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
As always,
Looks
Allie,
like
we
the
thank
stream is not jumpy or choppy anymore. It's holding. But we're gonna use that format from now on. We're just gonna mask the output frame by frame.
The first one falls.
See what happens.
Well, Doris, the past few seasons, we've seen some teams go all in on star
Right
power
now it's at 50
with little
frames
to show
per second.
for it in the end.
BA, thank you for making this point, because we have seen teams mortgage their future in order to just put a collection of stars together, and it is so rare that it works out or turns into a championship. To me, it's always about balancing out your roster. Yes, you need stars to win in the NBA, but you need the right complementary pieces around those stars to come away with a championship.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Lakers, #1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Outside Irving. Dumped by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Pass to the franchise. From outside
I
the
missed
arc.
that.
And again,
Dang it, I missed
good.
that.
And Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. 8-point game. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this
Yo! Connect, bro.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Davis.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're
Money.
refusing to let him
Woohoo! What?
And you just can't afford to give up that
I think
kind of look.
I think I held that one too long.
Williams passes to Payne. Lively with a screen on Davis. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
Take that.
Davis has got 8.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Irving looking around. Now Williams. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here is Irving. Give him 8. Takes it inside. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And Dallas making a change here. Grimes is checked in. A 3 from the inbound. Knocks down the long J.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Christie.
Ooh.
No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 11 points in the game.
What y'all doing, man?
Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Christie passes to the franchise. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Lakers lead by 4.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Irving missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Let's go, baby.
Outstanding first
Good
quarter
shot,
from
Christie.
the field.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Here's Prosper. This one for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Really?
Example of why good
I'm right there.
basketball just misread that pass completely.
So for Dallas, Collins, he's checked in for Prosper. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And
That's
Holiday
crazy.
subbed in for Payne.
I'm
But
right
Tavito
there, and
checked
he
in
gonna
for
throw
Los
it to the big
Angeles.
man.
Lively passes to Collins. Here's Grimes. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Shot clock at 6. From deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to the franchise.
And one.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Holiday. Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brown scanning the floor. Three-pointer O'Neal. Anthony grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's the franchise, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And we've
Let's
got
go.
a
They can't break
timeout
into
from
that
Jason
zone.
Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
They needed extra time to get the win, but the end result is all that matters.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Rudy Gobert.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Lakers on D. They lead by 11. Outside, Brown. Back to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to win the run. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the franchise in their last game against the
Oh my
Kings
goodness,
played
where did he
for
come from?
basketball. He ended up with 37 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief, and just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it
Wow,
again.
I didn't even see that dude.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great
Big ol'
to see him
horse
top
in
that
there.
performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And so he hits both. Here's the franchise. 13 points in the game. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Over to the wing, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Pass to Collins, and Collins gets double teamed. Outside, Brown. Williams from long range. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the franchise. Back to Anthony. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. Nice shot by Christie.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Pass to Grimes. Collins outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Hood-Schifino. 52 seconds left to play in the first. They get it back.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss that?
Here's Grimes. Up and in on the
Ooh,
layup.
block that!
Grimes has got 5 points.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Here's the franchise. He's got 13. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Hey, expanding his range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Grimes. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the franchise. Defended by Gobert. Here's Christie. No good with the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers
man.
with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They've built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they keep rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got John Collins. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. Bruce Brown is... And he drops it first. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, Quentin Grimes remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a lockdown guy, and he's just continuing to build confidence offensively.
Here's the franchise. Here's Christie. Pass to the franchise. Outside Davis. Here's Christie. Lets it go from deep. That bucket makes it 3 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach.
First quarter.
You want to get the ball to the guys.
Well, this is the start of the second quarter, and I got 13.
The game is never over, so you've got to
13 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds.
Now here's
Not bad
Brown.
for a quarter.
No points. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride.
Here's Hachimura. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Davis, the pass to the franchise. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Let's go.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Grimes, and the officials called goaltending. So they'll
He shouldn't even got past
Well,
you,
at least the D
Davis.
was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
That's horrible. Horrible defense.
Here's the franchise. 16 points for him. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Hachimura, the pass to the franchise. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Collins. The Mavericks shooting only 42%. Brown finds Collins. Picked by Gobert. Puts it up. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
And 1.
And he gets
Let's
it to go as they
go.
call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1
A
more.
minus.
Wow, gritty play by Rui Hachimura. Doesn't let the foul prohibit him from finishing.
Already, I'm
First
at
trip
A
to the
minus
free throw line
already
for him tonight.
in the first half. That's rare. That rarely happens for me. I'm usually at like a B, solid B right now.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot in every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Now here's Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Hachimura. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 11. Right side Brown. Brown with a screen. Grimes, the pass to Brown.
Oh, no. That's only
Los
one foul.
Angeles making a change here. Reeves
I didn't
is
even want
checked
that foul.
Substitution. Number 31, Austin Reeves.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Lets it fly. Grimes' shot is off. And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And Davis gets double teamed. Hachimura from long range. Launches it. Has to connect at 18 points in the game. And trust me with the stripe.
I guess that's not working either. Golly, man, what the heck? I don't know if I'm gonna like this. This speed sucks.
And the first one at the line is good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Holiday's checked in for Williams. That one's off. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league. It's not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do. I'll say this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Come on, that's a steal.
Outside Irving. The three ball. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Reeves with the ball. Irving picks him up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Mavericks trail by 13. Now Irving. He's got 14. Pass to Grimes. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Connect outside. Tries again.
I'm so tired of this dude, man.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Now here's Reeves. He had 9 points in his last time out. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Pass.
The franchise has got 13 points in this quarter.
That they're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Prosper. Collins outside. Connects from downtown. Collins has got 5 points.
What an answer.
He ain't gonna get you many of them.
Collins. The 3 responses on time.
Outside Reeves. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Defensively, you can't afford
Yo,
to get
come
stuck
on.
the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Irving, following the score by Los Angeles. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 5-run. Left side Reeves. Puts one up from 19.
Come on, man. Y'all keep
hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Gobert. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles leading by 19. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Picks one up.
13 foul. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gobert. Williams comes in for John Collins. And Payne is subbed in for Grimes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chavinos checked in for the Lakers. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy. And so it's Los Angeles up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
72.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Mavericks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Mavericks trail by 19. And so in the game for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with AD in at center. Then it's Austin Reeves, then it's Connect, and it's the franchise in at the one.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back.
No, what?
The shot by the franchise, no good.
Wow.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Irving. Here's Prosper. Fires for three. Davis with a rebound. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's the franchise. To the paint. Shoots over Lively. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games. They're still looking for his first hit. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Payne, pass to Lively. Pass to Williams. Outside Payne, just 5 to shoot. Now Irving to the right side. Here's Prosper. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's the franchise. Williams defending. 13 feet out. Rebounded by Payne. Mavericks trail by 18. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Davis. It's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
With the drive. The shot by the franchise. No
That was
good.
on me.
The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Payne. And he converts the layup.
Get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Reeves. Inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Connect. And the Lakers lead by 17. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Oh, good pass.
I love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Payne from downtown. Sinks it from distance. Payne's got 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Irving for 3.
Why would you leave him?
Another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Reeves with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Connect. The 3. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Out to the wing, and here's Payne outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The fadeaway. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3. That shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 14. Right wing. Here's the franchise. Williams defending.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Irving against Reeves. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Prosper. Off target from outside.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's the franchise. That three's
That was
off
a bad
the
shot.
mark.
Oh, that's a steal.
Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. The franchise. The pass to Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got 12 points in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And here's Lively. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Prosper. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Prosper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Irving. Reeves with a screen on. It goes. Jam that one home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pass to Prosper. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The franchise has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Payne, pass to Irving. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
So J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Different look for Dallas. John Collins checked in for Williams. Grimes comes in for Irving. And it's Brown in for the Lakers. Points a game. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And the Lakers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Davis with a screen on Brown. Left side, Davis. Shot from the low block. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with the defensive effort. Right side, Brown. Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he lobs it up. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop.
Why didn't one catch mine like that?
Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Collins. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Outside Reeves. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Davis. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Collins. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. Richards pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's the franchise. On the wing, Reeves. Here's the franchise. Basket counts. The franchise has got 37.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown, and the layup is good.
That's
it gave him that
just
one.
Being aggressive on the drive. Put it on the deck and get to work.
Outside Reeves. Pass to the franchise. And Grimes pulls it down. Well, the defenders
What?
stopping the developing fast break. That looks
Oh,
like
that's
a
a
transition
steal.
take back in for Christie.
All right, no more fouls.
And so Jason Kidd calls the game plan. And Dallas making a change here. Holiday is checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They told
Number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Irving's checked in for Holiday. And he's good on the second. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Reeves. The franchise. The pass to Richards. Right side Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got 30 points.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Irving, the pass to Brown. Outside Irving. Basket's good. Irving's got 30 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Outside Reeves. Out to the right wing. Here's the franchise. Defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's the franchise. Brown with some nice D.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Come on, what? Come on.
Richards pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 16. Pass to the franchise. Brown with some nice D.
All right.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Irving. The Lakers with a rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Wow, the ease with which he got up off his feet. Go ahead, Bruce Brown.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. Here's the franchise. Now here's Richards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw, no
You
good.
gotta make that.
Big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prosper comes in for John Collins. Williams is checked in for Grimes. And Payne is subbed in for Brown. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 15-point game. Pass to Payne. Outside, Williams. Screen by Lively. Fires from the wing. And here's Payne outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Reeves. Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. There's the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to player. You've got to want to work.
To the inside. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Pass to Davis from outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And here's Payne outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's the three. The franchise. That's good. The franchise has got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Payne. And that one falls. His 5th basket
Trying not
in
to
7
pick up
tries.
another
And
foul.
now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Davis. The shot's good. Davis has got 35.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been
Outside, Williams. Irving with it. Lively with a screen on Reeves. Irving for 3. And it's Connect with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Over to the wing. Here's the franchise. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Let's go.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Payne finds Irving. Lets it fly. The shot by Payne, no good. The Lakers lead by 22. Reeves, the pass to the franchise. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Reeves, the pass to Richards. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And here's Payne outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis is... Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to the franchise. Good! Another from 3.
Let's go.
His 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Williams. And here's Payne. Outside, Williams. It's Lively, high post. Irving for 3. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving against Reeves. Pass to Richards. Here's Connect. Three-pointer. The shot misses. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Lively finds Irving. Driving inside. Over Reeves. Irving, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today.
On the
They
flex on them,
dominated
Lions.
in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the franchise.
Offensive outing. When you get
Oh my
going
gosh.
like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside,
Broke my man
Williams.
ankles.
Back to Payne. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Well,
How did you...
It's got to be better than that.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here's the franchise. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. The franchise has got 54 points. Now Irving. So we see the Lakers
Let's go.
taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown
Let's
crowd
go.
was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So
Appreciate
long,
you guys
everybody.
being here till the end. Sorry that the stream was a little choppy. I tried and did everything that I could in my power. For everything to be smooth, but I don't know. All right. I will see you guys in about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours tops. About 9:30, 10 o'clock. About 10 o'clock the latest is a nice stream. I'll see you guys then.
In reality, it is a man's true destiny, which is always within himself. Explore your future. Explore your future. Explore your future.